Today I'm going to show you why MEXC is one of the best altcoin exchanges. They have a lot of altcoins and they have low fees. I'll show you everything in this video. We'll go through everything one by one. Alright, let's jump right into the MEXC tutorial. We'll start with the homepage basically. Up here we have the main menu and here's the section for buying crypto. You can also make deposits here first, either via bank transfer or with a credit or debit card. And basically you could take care of everything here if you want to make a deposit first. Then right next to that we have the markets where you can buy cryptocurrencies. Here you first have a little overview of which coins are really standing out in terms of price, so the hot ones, meaning those that are being traded a lot. We also have futures here and the latest coins that are already available on the platform. Then down below we have the option to set favorites just by clicking on the stars, which is nice. And here are spot, futures and markets. In this video I'm really focusing on spot purchases. Down here we have a selection of MEXC, and you can also do a search on the right side, for example, BTC. It's important that you always enter the ticker so you can find the correct Bitcoin, such as here at Bitcoin. If you want to favorite it, you can just click on favorite and then it will be marked as a favorite in the list. Yeah, and then it just continues from there. Then we have another overview regarding Spotty. You can go to Spot, you can go to Pre-Market, and there's MX Zone and Launch Pool. Of course, there are still several areas left for MEXC, but today we're focusing on Spot used. Yeah, when you go ahead and click on it, we're just going to go to XNA now. By the way, I can link you a video. It's an extremely interesting altcoin from the AI sector based on extremely relevant narratives. I analyzed it based on my 20 metrics and I'll link that video for you up there. Yeah, if you're in this area for the first time, it might seem a bit overwhelming at first, but don't worry, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty straightforward. You can then choose between limit or market down here. So I would always choose market because it's pretty straightforward that way. The fees are a bit higher because of that, but if you want to buy right now, you can just select market. Then you can select the US dollars or whatever currency you have, such as in your possession or at your disposal in your MEXC account, and you can choose the amount of money that you wish to invest in this platform. For example, you can decide to invest, then you just go ahead and click on buy. It's that simple. But if you're aiming for a specific price, like you want to buy at a certain price first, you can enter the price here, say 0.25 as an example. Then you indicate how much you want to buy, and it automatically calculates how much that is in US dollars. After that, you just click on buy, and the purchase order will be triggered as soon as the point is reached. And of course, there are sellers available. Yeah, otherwise here you have the overview, like trading view. If you know it, you can check here how the maximum price was at the top and what it looks like right now. It should be quite clear. You can also look at the volume down here, which is especially important for altcoins. You need to keep an eye on the volume here because otherwise logically you can't buy or sell. Exactly, let's go a bit further up here. We have the futures section, then the airdrop section, which is also very interesting. They really have a wide range of events, for example, and more. Here is another giveaway. They always have some kind of event. And if you want to deposit cryptos at the end of the day, you can do that here. Of course, you can also set MEXC to the language that you ultimately prefer. You can definitely enter crypto here, and first you choose the token, which is also important. You can enter both the ticker and the name, and if you type in Bitcoin, boom, you can select Bitcoin here. Then maybe choose the network. For Bitcoin, it's not that relevant, but especially for Ethereum, for example, there are several networks, so always pay close attention to make sure you select the right network. Here you have ERC, the classic, but you can also send it via the base chain, via Arbitrum, of course, Layer, 2 blockchains in the end, and also Optimism. So it is always important that you choose the right one, and as soon as that happens, you get an address. If we now simply select Ethereum, then in the end, you would get the address where you would have to deposit the cryptocurrency, and then you would basically enter this address from your normal wallet, and then in the end, the Ethereum would then arrive at MEXC. Now let's move on to the wallet. I've hidden my values here, but I definitely bought a $1,000 portfolio here, which I'll link up there. I invested $1,000 to get the most out of it with 10 different coins, each representing different important narratives. I'll link the video here. Yeah, here you have an overview, of course. You would see how much it actually is, you would see the trend. And here you would also see the deposits and the allocation, like how many coins are in which areas. Then you can also go in here and you'll see your spots that you hold, like altcoins. As I mentioned, I bought SPEC, AGI, GIOD, so you can see that I'm not just talking about it, I actually own them and hold them myself. And this is just another overview of everything you have. Yeah, and how would you go about it? Well, the first thing you would do is deposit money into the crypto exchange using either a bank transfer, debit card, or euro deposit, depending on which currency you have, or dollars. Then you might have to exchange it for US dollars, USDT, or USDC, depending on which currency pair is available. I'll show you that now. For example, if we go in here, you want to buy Ethereum. It's available here in Ethereum and US, for example. Go in here. You want to buy, for example, buy Ethereum. You can find it here in Ethereum and US, for example, here in euros. To exchange your euros for USDT, you first need to click here on USDT Euro. You would then have the same trade again. And you would enter how many euros you want to exchange. Then you would go to market, enter the amount of euros, and then buy USDT. So then you would already have USDT, and then you can ultimately buy your Ethereum. You would click here, and then down here, if you go to market again, could adjust the slider to decide what percentage of your USDT you want to use, and then you click on buy. It's really simple in the end. Yes, and once you've bought them, they are basically in your wallet, which would be here in the spot area. What's really important now is that you should never leave your coins on an exchange. It's way too unsafe no matter which exchange it is. Something could happen and you might not be able to access your cryptocurrency anymore. So I would recommend that you use a hardware wallet. I've linked a hardware wallet below that I use simply because Ledger offers a huge number of cryptocurrencies that can ultimately be stored there. This is my personal recommendation, which I also use, and how you do it. I'll make another video for that, which I'll just link up here, where I also explain the Ledger in detail and how to use it. For sure, once you know that, you would go to your wallet and then click on the area where you could download it. Then you would go here, and of course you would enter your address and the network. So if you have an Ethereum address, you would enter your hardware wallet address here and then specify the network, which is extremely important. After that, you could transfer from here to your wallet. Then you would go here, input address and network. If you own Ethereum, input wallet address and choose network. Very important. Then transfer to wallet. Here are some basic tips. So if you have an Ethereum address, you would enter your hardware wallet address here and then specify the network, which is extremely important. After that, you could transfer from here to your wallet. Alright, now here are a few basic tips that I have. If you want to save on fees, I wouldn't go through the market when you're buying something, because that usually has higher fees. We're only talking about a few cents, but of course it depends on how large your contributions are. But if you place a limit order, it's usually cheaper, so I can recommend that to you. Then the second point, it's extremely important that you focus on security, so always use two-factor authentication. You can easily set that up here in the security section. Then we would be here in this area, and here you can, for example, set up two-factor authentication with a Google Authenticator email or mobile. I would definitely recommend using that, and also always have a different piercing code. So if you get an email from Max that has your code in it, you'll know it's really legit and not a fake email. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the little tutorial. I think MEXC is really great because it has a ton of altcoins and lists new ones quickly. There are definitely some security concerns because it's not as regulated as other crypto exchanges. But as I said, I wouldn't keep my, let's say, cryptocurrency on an exchange beyond certain amounts. Well, then I'll link a video up here where I present my $1,000 portfolio, which is really interesting. Don't miss this video, and then we'll see each other in the next video.